Hello, Middletown Scholars. I'm Amy Creedon, Interim Superintendent of Schools.
I'm Camila Doma, Interim Assistant Superintendent of Schools.
We're here today to openly speak to you about our serious concerns. Our beloved school community is known for its Midi pride. But it's with sadness that we're speaking to you today about concerns we have as a school community over the increase in poor behaviors some of our youth are making. Our valued educators and staff are working each day to support you. And we know the majority of our scholars are doing everything they can to be a success. You're coming to school each day on time, engaging in classes positively, asking questions, completing work, and creating connections with your peers and our educators and staff. Let's be clear, this is a catastrophic pandemic, and it has not been easy on anyone. Despite those challenges, we know you show up each day to Middletown with the goal of making the most out of your school experience, and Middletown is so very proud.
Despite the majority, there's a small number of young people who continue to make poor choices, show up to school late, or miss school entirely, are not completing assignments, are causing issues in the hallways and cafeterias, using social media negatively, and causing issues within our school community. This saddens us. We are rallying our teams and we're working collaboratively to reimagine the school day experience for our young people. Again, we want to acknowledge that the majority of our young people are being responsible and making good choices. Social media reports tend to tell a somewhat exaggerated version of incidents and focus heavily on 1% of scholars who are making poor choices. Please know we cannot and will not deny there has been an increase in violent behaviors in our community, and some of these incidents have made their way into schools.
Please also know our schools continue to be a safe place for our young people to learn and grow. As we continue to work to utilize all of our school and community supports, we want to continue to message our schools as safe places where our young people should be entering with confidence. We want our schools to be filled with our scholars.
We cannot do this work alone. We need our entire school community to step up and join us with this difficult work. Administrators, educators, staff, scholars, families, and community resources, we need you.
Before you can learn, you must feel safe, connected, respected, valued, and heard. Tensions are very high, and some students are turning to fighting to demonstrate aggression, and the consequences for these actions, such as long-term suspension and police involvement, seem to be afterthoughts. Our vibrant schools and community have a wealth of resources available to you, both during and after the school day, including, but not limited to, access to school counselors, crisis interventionists, and psychologists.
Incorporating skills such as goal setting, understanding emotions, positive decision making, and managing conflict into your ELA and social studies classes.
Referrals for mental health support outside of the school with agencies like the Orange County Department of Mental Health and New York Project Hope.
An incentive offering of after school activities such as clubs, sports, and extra help.
And we're in the process of planning a Saturday program which will begin after the winter break to offer opportunities to participate in non-academic experiences.
Tomorrow, we will shift our focus from instruction and dive into social emotional support. We have clearly defined rules within our code of conduct. This ensures the safety of our entire school community. We understand every scholar walks through our doors with a different set of life experiences, and a one-size-fits-all approach is not the solution. This is why we are focused on progressive discipline and restorative practices so our young people have every opportunity to reflect on their choices and de-escalate before a situation escalates.
Our school's primary purpose is to educate and support you. Let's be clear. We will support each and every one of you, but we will not have any tolerance for any behaviors that jeopardize the safety of other scholars or staff. This includes fighting and bringing weapons into school. This work is personal to us, and we wholeheartedly believe in you. Our educators and our staff believe in you too. School-based supports are available if you need support. Please seek out a trusted adult and ask for help. Creating a school day where there is a sense of safety, kindness, and care for one another takes all our efforts. We cannot do this work alone and are calling on each one of you to do your part. Let kindness, compassion, and respect guide your actions each and every day. We are better together.